Hello, welcome to our Wireless News. I'm Roberta Prescott covering Mobile World Congress. I'm here with John Naylon. He's the CTO of CBNL, and we are going to talk about CBNL operations across Latin America. But to start, just give me a quick overview about what company does.
Sure. Cambridge Broadband Networks, or CBNL, is a provider of microwave point-to-multipoint transmission equipment. We've been around since the year 2000, so we've been operating for 15 years. We do business with 7 of the top 10 mobile operator groups. So that's Vodafone, France Telecom, Telefonica, etc.
Across Latin America, I believe you have developments in 6 countries. What are these countries and what have you been doing with in there?
Sure. So we work in Brazil, Argentina, Peru, Venezuela and Uruguay. And we've been working with Level 3 and other operators across multiple territories there. We see really good traction and we're looking forward to good progress this year as well.
Are you seeing growth across the region? Could you disclose some how your operations has been growing and what do you expect for the next couple of years?
Sure. I mean, there are specific events, obviously, like the Olympics coming up in Brazil that have really focused attention on our projects and particularly on technologies like ours, which can be quick to roll out, which can reduce operators' need for new site acquisition, and other factors like that, which have made microwave point-to-multipoint a really attractive technology for operators. We're seeing very strong growth.
In the Olympic Games, you're going to manage network capacity. Just give me more details on that.
Sure. So one of the advantages of point-to-multipoint is that we're able to take capacity from where it's not being utilized in a network and instantaneously move it to where it's needed, so to a place where there's excess demand. And that really creates more efficiency in the network, and that's attractive for operators who are trying to maximize their assets during a time of kind of a crunch, if you like the Olympics.
But who are you working to? The commissioners or the carriers?
Typically we work with the carriers, so as I say, we've worked with very large operator groups, so Telefonica, for example, is a customer of ours in the UK. We're also working with Level 3 across multiple operating companies in South America.
But in this particular case, who are you working with?
I'm afraid I can't say that. In the case of Brazil, I'm afraid I can't say.
And besides of the Olympic Games in Rio 2016, where else can be keys to push your growth in the region?
So any really dense urban area is usually a place where you find real hotspots of demand, and it's places like that where a technology like ours can really be a benefit, especially in places where maybe fibre is not so prevalent, or maybe the fibre isn't in the places where it needs to be. Microwave point-to-multipoint is a great solution to extend the reach of that fibre and extend it in a way that's really cost effective. So I think those are kind of criteria which we find quite widely across Latin America.
And would you say that also we are seeing the LTE deployments across the region? It has started a couple of years ago, and we believe that with more auctions happening, we are going to see an increase on developments. LTE can boost your growth?
Yes, definitely. So, I mean, we're in the position of having a number of LTE references. We also have references for both combined LTE, 3G and also access, all on a single network. So by combining multiple virtual networks onto a single physical infrastructure for backhaul and for access, operators can realize really significant benefits in terms of a faster return on investment. So we think that's going to be an interesting use case as time progresses, people developing multiple applications on a single network infrastructure.
Thank you a lot for this interview.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Follow all Mobile World Congress coverage at rcr.com.